April is National Donate Life Month, calling attention to the life-saving role of organ donation. Across Louisiana, more than 2,000 people are on the organ transplant list, waiting for the call as time ticks. The Louisiana Organ Procurement Agency, known as LOPA, is a nonprofit focused on community outreach and works with families to find organs and tissue for transplant. I'm introducing you to one of LOPA's tireless volunteers traveling the state to share her story. Thank you. Well, Wendy, thank you so much for inviting me into your home to chat about your organ transplant journey. Take me back to the beginning of your journey with organ transplant.
Okay, well, I was 18 years old and I was not feeling well, and my mom took me to a doctor and they did some blood work and found out that I had a rare autoimmune disorder, a liver disease called primary sclerosing cholangitis. I had a liver biopsy, and that's kind of where my journey began. And the doctor told me that one day I would need a life-saving liver transplant.
At age 40, Wendy Haspel-Lipsy needed a new liver. It was 2007, and doctors put Wendy on the liver transplant waiting list.
I waited 2 long years, and finally in 2009 I received the call that they had a perfect match for me and I needed to hurry up and get down to Oxnard. My donor, his name is Christian. He is my donor hero, my donor angel. He was 16 years old when he passed away, and he made the decision to get a heart on his license to save lives. And I am so grateful for his gift. And I wrote a letter to his mom about a year after my transplant to thank her for this gift. And my mission is to spread organ donation awareness, talk about my hero Christian, and live his legacy, live my life to the fullest, thanks to the gift of organ donation through Christian.
Wendy volunteers with the Louisiana Organ Procurement Agency, serving as vice chair and a certified public speaker. She travels the state to spread the word on the importance of organ donation.
In the state of Louisiana, 2,000 are waiting on a life-saving organ, and of those 2,000, 1,700 need a kidney.
The nonprofit does community outreach, educating people on the importance of organ and tissue donation, and worked with the Louisiana legislature to pass Allie's Law.
We worked with the family of Allie Renge. She was killed in a car crash, and on Christmas Day in 2021, she gave 5 people Christmas miracles. We worked with lawmakers. We went before the Senate Education Committees. We worked with Bessie. It passed. The governor signed it in 2023. And so now in all the high schools, before high schoolers graduate, in a required class, they will learn about organ tissue and eye donation.
What was fun about this party is that we never thought I would reach the age of 50. Being so sick most of my life.
In 2015, Wendy needed another organ transplant, this time a liver and a kidney, after her body rejected the first transplanted liver. She was put on a waiting list and, given her critical condition, received both within days.
Truly on the brink of death.
Literally 72 hours from death, maybe even less than that. I was in a coma, very jaundiced, lifeless. And within that 72-hour period, the doctor came in the room and said, "We have a match for you. We have to go out of region, out of state, but if surgery is a go, liver and kidney look good, we'll have surgery tonight at 8 o'clock.
Today, Wendy honors the legacy of her organ donors by living her life to its fullest and raising awareness of the life-saving gift of organ donation.
I spent a lot of my life in this office doing volunteer work and planning the FADO Donate for LOPA, so this is my desk where I sit, and just some fun little pictures. It's my son Luke, with my 2 dogs, Owen and Teddy. They're my little loves. Hanging out with the women's basketball team, go Tigers and Kim Mulkey.
Wendy and her son Luke are supporters of the LSU women's basketball team. Her son is president of the team's Fast Break Club. Wendy, she doesn't miss a game, and you can't miss Wendy, dressed in sparkle outfits emulating Coach Kim Mulkey's signature style. The LSU women's basketball coach is a supporter of LOPA.
You can be a champion. You can do it through organ, tissue, and eye donation.
And our goal is to get you educated before you leave high school, that you know a little bit about organ, tissue, and eye donation. We also try to get you in the driver's ed classroom and then at the OMV. So our goal is to educate, and if you can help us do that in any way, you can invite us in to be a speaker. You can hopefully you'll join with us and you'll take action to be a donor.
April is National Donate Life, and approximately 100,000 people nationwide are waiting for a transplant. Wendy is sharing her story as living proof of the power to save lives through organ, eye, and tissue donation.
My house was representative of who I am. The colors, the butterflies are a big sign of organ donation, and that's just kind of how I live my life. It's just colorful and, living out loud.
The LOPA Foundation is hosting a fundraiser. It's called Fay Do Donate on April 27th. For more information, you can go to lopa.org/Fay Do Donate.